You are welcome to Ramot Raiment, a channel that is meant for teaching ourselves different Islamic ways. In this channel, we shall be teaching ourselves how to sew hijab, kimol, niqab, glove, and other jalabia, jilbab, and so on and so forth, and other Islamic ways. But today we are starting with hijab. For this is 1 yard material, so I'm making use of lacquer material. We can also make use of crepe material, but today I'm making use of lacquer material. So the first thing you are going to do is to fold it into two. If you want to do your hijab, if you want to sew your hijab, and don't forget that we need some materials. We need our tape rule, we need needle, we need pen, we need scissors and pin. So just as I've said, we are going to fold it into two equal parts. At this juncture, if you like, you can pin it, but I want to cut two at a time. I'm sewing it for someone that is not more than 4 years, for my baby. So I want to sew two at a time. So I've already folded it to two. If you want to sew one, you are going to fold it to two. But because I want to cut two at a time, I'm going to fold it into what? 4. Can you see now? 4 equal parts. You make sure that they are equal. So I've folded it into 4 equal parts because I want to cut two at a time. So the length we have 17 by, so let me stop at 20. So this place is 20. I'll stop at 20 here. Let me make use of chalk. 20 because the Bible may not show. So 20 and 17. Let me trim it very well. I'm going to trim it very well because lacquer material, you have to be very careful. So this one is for a baby. If you want to sew it for an adult, you have to measure the person. I'm going to shoot a video on how to measure hijab another day. I'm very sorry for that. You can't do the two at a time. So I've cut it into, I've trimmed it. So what we are going to do is that I'm going to measure the length of the person. The length, I want the back to be 19, and I want the front to be what? 20, and to be 19 as well. 19 over 19. So what the next thing you are going to do now is that you are going to put you are going to take your tape rule, you are going to put it in the middle. You can see, look at this place. Do you see it? You take your tape rule, you put it here. You want to sew instant hijab, the common one, that is the one that is very easy. This one does not have shape. It's not a mirror hijab. It's just an instant hijab. So you put it at the middle of this place. You put it here. You measure 19. I want it to be equal. If you don't want it to be equal, that means this place will be longer. Do you understand? This place, you can make this place to be longer to any length that you want, but I want it to be equal, to be round. So you can see I put it at the middle here, and now join it together here, then join it together. So like cycle. Do you understand? Like cycle. Do you see the way I join it together here? So after that, I will now trim. I'm cutting two at a time. So if you want this place to be longer, you just take it here, but I want mine to be cycle. Because by the time I put the cape will make the back to be longer a little bit. So you can see that it's big. So if you just feel like that is too wide, you can decide to cut it like this. So to reduce the wideness of the hijab. Can we see that? We now come to the middle, this place. You launch it. So we want to cut the cape now from the pieces. For us to cut the cape, this is what we are going to do. Look at it. Can you see this material? You fold it into two. Can you see it? You see it? You now do it like this. Or I'm sorry, you can do it like this. You do it like this. You see? You now do it like this. You see it? So you now measure 4 inches of 3.5. I'm going to measure 4. But if I will sew it, it will fall to 4.5. So the 4 is here. So you now slant it like this. Do you understand? Slant it to that place. Yeah. You see it? You see it? You now come to the middle point.